Today, we're going to talk about AI in advertising, but we're not just scratching the surface. Nope, we're diving deep into the really big questions. What's actually happening with our data? Is it fair? And where is the line between a helpful ad and, let's be honest, a total invasion of privacy?
I mean, we've all been there, right? It's that super creepy moment. You're just talking to a friend about, I don't know, a new pair of shoes, and then bam, an ad for those exact shoes shows up on your phone. That weird, unsettling feeling, that's exactly what we're getting into.
And that experience right there, it perfectly captures the two sides of this coin. On one hand, you've got the incredible promise of AI giving us super personalized experiences. But on the other, you have some very real peril and a whole bunch of ethical lines that are getting blurrier by the second.
So yeah, you can think of this as a wake-up call, not just for marketers, but for us as consumers, for everybody really. It's time we start thinking critically about this amazing technology we're all using and ask, how is it really being used?
Okay, first things first, let's talk about the data itself. We create just massive, unbelievable amounts of it every single day. But have you ever actually stopped and wondered, where does it all go?
This quote just paints such a powerful picture, doesn't it? Every single click you make, every time you scroll through a feed, it all gets sucked into this vast, mysterious system. It's a pretty compelling and honestly kind of unnerving way to think about it.
So this AI black hole, what is it really? Well, it's this huge system where all our data gets collected, but the who owns it and how they're using it parts become completely murky. Who has my data? What are they doing with it? The fact that we don't have clear answers, that's the real problem.
And this brings us to a really fundamental question for anyone in marketing. In this big rush to create the perfect personalized ad, are we actually playing fair with people's data? It's a question we have to ask.
This obsession with data leads to another huge risk. We start forgetting the human touch. We start to see people not as, well, people, but as little trackable pixels on a screen. And this is the choice we're facing. On one side, you've got these kind of sterile, automated interactions, like with a pixelated avatar. And on the other, you have the power of a real, genuine connection, like seeing a heartwarming video from an actual customer. One's just efficient, the other is truly effective. There's a huge difference.
Okay, so we've looked at the problems, but where do we go from here? The good news is there is an ethical path forward. It's totally possible to do marketing the right way, even with all these powerful new tools at our fingertips.
We just need to see AI for what it is. It's an incredibly powerful tool. I mean, it can analyze data and optimize campaigns like nothing else, for sure. But the heart of a great campaign, the soul, that still has to come from a real, genuine understanding of people.
And you want to see a fantastic real-world example of this? Look no further than Patagonia's famous campaign. They basically broke every rule in the book by literally telling people, don't buy this jacket. Wild, right?
So why on earth did that work so well? Well, by encouraging people to think before they buy, it wasn't just about selling a product. It was about standing for a shared value. And that single move built an incredible amount of trust. It showed they cared about more than just making a sale. That's something that resonates on a deep, human level that no algorithm could ever replicate. That is how you do ethical marketing. So what's the takeaway here? The future of AI in marketing, it's not some predetermined thing. It's a choice we are all making right now with every campaign we run and every product we buy, which is why this is really a call to action. The path forward, it's guided by three pretty simple ideas. First, be conscious of the data we're using and why. Second, be responsible for how our technology actually impacts people in the real world. And maybe most important of all, be empathetic. Always remember there's a human being on the other side of that screen.
When you boil it all down, it comes to this. AI is one of the most powerful tools humanity has ever created. The tech itself isn't good or bad. It's neutral. The question that's going to define our future is actually pretty simple. How will we choose to use it?